Good afternoon, everybody. That is a gorgeous shot we're looking at right now. Blue skies and some of those towering cumulus clouds coming in a little bit tilted, which means there is some wind blowing in from different directions with altitude, and that's contributing to some of the activity we're seeing out there this afternoon. A quick look at what's happening locally first, and we'll get on to all the details. So we had those clouds, and now we've got a lot of action out there. Now, this is taking us back to basically early this morning, late last night. We had a lot of intense thunderstorms that exploded from San Diego north into Orange County and then really rocked the LA area and points east and north really hard. About sunrise today, it started to get into Oxnard and Camarillo. They had a pretty intense thunderstorm with some downpours. You saw the footage and the lightning, and that is all coming to the north from the south. Why is this happening? We'll talk about that in just a moment. Quick look at the temperatures. 67 in Lompoc, about 69 in Goleta, and the mid to upper 60s at the south coast, but in the low to mid to upper 90s inland. So there's a bit of a variety. Temperature-wise, we've got this upper level area of low pressure. It's kind of sitting and spinning just off of Point Conception, right about there. And there is remnant moisture from what was Hurricane Blas last week in the Pacific, has been entrained into the flow. And to top it all off, Mexican monsoon moisture from the east and south came in across Baja, and that combined with the moisture from the south, the east, and the low and the instability developed the thunderstorms that we had all up and down the Southland just to the east of Santa Barbara. Right now, the clouds are streaming in from the south, and they are quickly moving on to the north because those winds are pretty brisk in the mid-altitude, which is not really common this time of year, but it's happening. We've got all that dynamic activity in the atmosphere. There are some thunderstorms out there right now, not close to us, but well inland, Bakersfield, the Antelope Valley, some lightning strikes being detected, and some radar reflectivity telling us there is some shower activity working up the Ventura County mountains. That's moving away from us and staying far enough away not to be an issue right now. The activity across Mexico is really contributing to this, and locally the Futurecast shows us this is going to be moving on to the north and east and moving away from our area later on tomorrow into the weekend for a potential warm. Let's take a look at those numbers right now. Temperatures are going to be dipping down into the 50s tonight and getting into the 70s near the coast, into the 80s to 90s inland. No surprise there. How about the forecast for Santa Maria? Looks like temperature going to be oscillating between the upper 70s and the low 90s between Santa Maria and Santa Ynez. Obviously, a little bit of added humidity makes it feel a bit more warm out there than we're used to. Pleasant temperatures, though, are going to be really found across the south coast, where the temperatures are expected in the low to mid 70s for Santa Barbara and Ventura and Oxnard, about the low to mid 70s for you. Obviously, warmer when you get inland. All in all, comfortable temperatures, a lowering of the thunderstorm chances later tonight into tomorrow. It's going to be downright hot in Paso Robles. Santa Barbara, about the mid 70s most of the time the next 7 days. Not very big changes around here. Ventura looks like a return to AM low clouds and fog and PM sunshine after we get through the showers today. Looks like a quieter next several for your 7.